damn it! I'm noticing some minor glitches in this version that weren't in the original.
What? Why is this farmer illegal?
Don't think about it too hard. Don't think about it too hard. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. I'm the elite sniper. No, the elitist. Oh. Elite. That's the side stream. Elite sniper. There we go. Problem solved. Uh-oh. What was that about the glitch making this game better? Because it definitely is. Holy shit. Shut your head down! Fuck! The story! Oh no! The egg is taking over! Anyway, fine. I'm not doing it. I do love making things like, yeah, let's just capture two animals here, why not? Hey buddy, you okay? You're the new Tails! This is actually cool. Yeah, that gets out of the car. I'm noticing some minor glitches in this version that weren't in the original. A lot of visual information. It's This is better than what I was going to play. Sorry, bud. Don't really want to deal with your shit. I'll be honest. It's just so, you know. There we go. Problem solved. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What was that about the glitch making this game better? Because, it definitely is. Holy shit. Anyway, bye. I'm not dating you. Maybe I'm cool. Yes. I do love making things like, yeah, there's just a capsule full of animals here. Why not? Hey, buddy, are you okay? You're the new Tails. Oh yeah, by the way, this man is a toeman. No, footman. Damn it! God. Joke. Bro, you have healing powers. And what?
Get your filthy fucking claw off my trailer.
It's time! Pizza thing! I've saved the game.
I'll offer you a delicious egg in this time.
Chat is just egg now. Fuck.
Egg.
A story. Oh no, the egg is taking over. Aussie Pete, the egg man. Then why?
Nick.
Nick is the egg man. Okay, I'm streaming. I'm doing streaming. I'm streaming. Hi everybody. Thank you for following Rival Flirt. That sure is a phrase. I'm here. I'm collecting the marshmallows because Panda redeemed them before I even started the stream. Jesus. That's 10 marshmallows. Oh. Thank you. Marshmallows. Yum, 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 yum. Who redeemed 10 more? That's what's... I would like to understand that the... Oh, fuck off! Don't put it on full fucking volume. I was lowering it. It's like on 10% volume on YouTube, for the record. Oh, I turned you off! It was playing both fucking music channels. Fuck's sakes! Oh god, I'm already pissed off. Oh, this was a bad idea. Apologies. I thought I've been having a shit time recently. I don't know why. I felt like a useless sack of shit. And I've decided, hey, I'm gonna try and... Yeah, there are 2 separate fucking tabs of music playing right now. I'm doing 10 more marshmallows, apparently. But yeah, I'm pretty quite open about it, but I'm having a bit of a shit time, right? I was gonna put on some music in the background while I did Duel Links, not Duel Links, Master Duel. Because I hear the Master Duel music so fucking much that I just want some variety. So I decided to check on a random playlist of the Duel Links OST, but apparently all the audio on my computer is just completely fucked now. Like something about my goddamn computer just fucking hates me. I've got to finish chewing on marshmallows. Now, God, I'll be fine. I'm fairly sure why I'm having a bad time recently is because my HRT's a load of just having a bad time. Like all my meds are thrown off somehow, and like I'm not entirely sure what's causing it. I thought I'd fixed it, but apparently I'm still in a pissy mood, so that's not useful. But thing one I want to do before we start streaming is I need to do a test. I need to do a bit of test audio. So number one, I'm going to go mark this on my stream. I'm fairly sure there's a button that lets me put a marker. I'm putting the marker now. The marker should be active. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to test 2 separate audio setups. I am currently wearing my wireless headphones and I am just kind of talking, right? Same microphone, just the wireless headphones working wirelessly, right? I am going to read a Harvard Sentences, which is apparently a way that people test their audio equipment. I am then going to swap the headphones and I'm going to see if it changes how the audio setup is, because I had to fiddle with some shit in my audio settings, and I'm not sure if the same issue is happening. Rival Flirt, did you follow again? Is Streamlabs playing up? I already said thanks once. I'm doing a thing. I know you're here. Oh dear. Okay. So yeah, just gonna politely ask, please don't do anything for a few seconds. I need a clean read of this. The boy was there when the sun rose. A rod is used to catch pink salmon. The source of the huge river is the clear spring. Kick the ball straight and follow through. Help the woman get back to her feet. A pot of tea helps to pass the evening. Smoky fires lack flame and heat. Soft cushion broke the man's fall. The salt breeze came across from the sea. The girl at the booth sold 50 bonds. Yeah, Panda, it's that tier of stuff. Okay, time for me to swap over the headphones. I'm hoping this will work, because this might be a fuckery. Turn off headphones. Right. Okay. Headphones are off. I am plugging in my wired headphones quickly. It's definitely a difference on my end because the wireless ones block audio signal, but I am not 100% sure whether it changes much on everyone else's end. I am also just going to quickly make sure that my Discord call is still using the correct audio source. I don't think it is. Okay. Hopefully I fixed that. Okay. Now for a second take. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference. I won't be able to know whether this is working until I rewatch this footage later. And I didn't want to make a fucking stream just for this, so I'm tagging onto this one. The boy was there when the sun rose. A rod is used to catch pink salmon. The source of the huge river is the clear spring. Kick the ball straight and follow through. Help the woman get back to her feet. A pot of tea helps to pass the evening. I'm going to repeat that one. Pot of tea helps to pass the evening. Smoky fires lack flame and heat. The soft cushion broke the man's fall. A salt breeze came across from the sea. The girl at the booth sold 50 bonds. And now I'm just going to do a stream. Okay. Turn on the... See. Noticeably now, the music is just ridiculously way quieter. For some reason, the way my computer interacts with the wireless headphones is just fucked, right? Like, it's still at like 10% volume, but I can barely hear it now. I had to boost it. Flipping utter pain in the arse. Sorry. But yeah, I'm having a fucking day and a half, right? So I want to do my Master Duel Dailies. I've turned the audio off for that. Hope you can please capture. Yeah, there's a 25th Yu-Gi-Oh! Anniversary thing they're doing. They've made the title stream blindingly white for no good reason. And I'm going to do a few dailies. Master Duel right now, they just released a new pack as well. But yeah, Yeah, Panda, The thing is, I've also got, like, I have a ton of audio software that should help with this, and it just doesn't. But yeah, they've released, I'm just going to catch people up who aren't Master Duel people. Ton of, like, free shit. There's these anniversary weird stuff. I don't really understand what that's about. There's this bundle which contains some stuff. I only want 2 parts of it. I refuse to pay the £20 it would cost me to buy all of it because I want the sleeves and the deck box. They've added versions of these packs which are identical, except they've got alt art cards in them that you can only get from pulling them. That's awful. Yeah, and they've released some more stuff. They've got Blue Eyes stuff. They've done a Dark Magician starter deck containing, which is the only way to get the card Illusion of Chaos, which is a card that's really fucking useful. Yeah. Panda, that would probably work if I understood what the fuck those words meant. I don't understand these things. And yeah, they also did... it's right there. And they've also done 2 of these, like, pack things where you're guaranteed to get things from all the pack. They've done this one, which contains mostly garbage, I'll be honest. Like, there's some good stuff, like, thrown in here now and again. But, like, a lot of this is not good. You know... If I wanted Ancient Fairy Dragon, I'd craft it rather than pulling this pack. And, like... Also, those who know about the Dragon Rulers are probably terrified that they've made this legal. I hope it won't completely destroy the format, because it could. Who knows? Change of Heart's legal, baby! And then they've done the other pack they wanted to release. Which is, Sprites. This card recently got banned in the trading card game for being too good. It is unlimited here. Sprites are an archetype I'm actually increasingly kind of tempted to get into because, like, number 1, they play well with the archetype I already play, and number 2, look at this dude's drip. Look at this boy. I want to be that. I want to be that. Fuck. Okay. I mean, this is also inexplicably chucked in a pack with vanilla Elemental Hero Neos at Ultimate Rare, but you know, it's probably better than just craftsmanship. But yeah, I've got. Oh yes, first thing I want to do is I was trying to make this deck work, and I don't want to make this deck work anymore, so I'm getting rid of it. Okay, number one, dismantle the extra cards. No reason not to do that. Why do I have... What order have I put it? Oh, I put this in rarity order, that'll be it. Okay, so if I do dismantle selected cards... Oh, bloody hell. That's not how that works then, huh? Terrific. Yeah, so I'm going to be dismantling a bunch of stuff. I'll keep Snow. I feel like Snow's going to show up in something else at some point. But I'm basically just going like, I'm not going to make this deck. I'm going to dismantle all of the ultra rares that I was using in it quick, that aren't used somewhere else. Like, you know, it's just not for me. I'll keep Super Poly. I might use that at some point. But why the heck do they put branded opening at normal? My god. Yeah, like, and I'm just gonna keep the Super Poly cards, but I'm gonna get rid of the remaining. These, I'm not using these. I'm not. It's just not for me. At which point I will go, bye-bye deck, enter the Shadow Realm. Do I want to get rid of this as well? No, I don't. I want to keep this. Look, the gay pirates are just a fun thing. I'll get them later. And what the heck was this? Oh yeah, this was just a deck I went against, and it was like, yeah, I'm not making this. But it was like, that's a weird deck. Okay. Right, because my current deck is, it's just Live Twin. Live Twin, Evil Twin. Pretty standard stuff for the pure build. I did have to put a bunch of cards in because I kept getting Eldritch decks that would just fuck me over. But, I'm going to explain how this works for people who aren't Yu-Gi-Oh fans briefly. Maxi and Ash Blossom are just cards that show up a lot. Those are pretty self-explanatory when they go up. Ghost Bell is a kind of Ash for the graveyard. Don't worry about it. It's a negate. You'll know Harpy's Feather Dust and Monster Reborn, that removes all cards on the field. Summons up anything from either graveyard. Lightning Storm is kind of Raigeki combined with Harpy's Feather Duster, except it only works if you've got no cards. Only works on face-up attack position monsters your opponent has. And also you have to choose which one it is. It's less situational, basically. Secret Password gets me any other spell in the deck that I need, pretty much. Sunny Snitch. It slowly chips away at the opponent's life points, slowly increases yours, but the main effect is it gets me one of these girls. Called by counters Ash Blossom, Maxi. Crossout Zegnator, similarly, that's basically the same thing. Hidden Droplet negates monster effects for a discard. Can't be negated, quite good. Live Twin Home summons one of these ones. I am actually removing one of these because... No, not dismantling, removing. Because I actually pulled in one of the weird promotional packs this card, Cynet Mining, in Royal Rare. Discard, add one of the Cyverse to your hand, which will not be these two, the extra continuous ones, but it will get me these two. So, yeah, it's a bit more variety than just using 3 home, which only summons... It summons more cards, but it limits you to only Evil Twin monsters afterwards. Infinite Impermanence. negates an opponent's card, has a thing with the spell and traps activated in the same column if it was set, will be negated. That's very funny when it happens. Also can be activated from the hand if you don't have any other cards in the field. Very useful for first turns. Challenge, this allows me to basically link summon in the opponent's turn. That's basically it. Or during the battle phase. Red Reboot, it resets, it negates the opponent's trap, sets it, they set another one, and then they can't activate traps for the rest of the turn. This thing is basically the, it buys me a turn, which is usually all you need. The twins, they've got a burn effect or a heal effect, but like on each one if your opponent has an attack, but that rarely comes up. They summon the other twin, basically. If I summon Kiss a Kill, I can get any of the Leela cards, including her Halloween costume, which has an additional graveyard effect, which will rarely come up. It's barely worth mentioning. Lilla, she summons all of her girlfriend, including this one. This one will come up because when it's in the grave, if my opponent draws a card, I can banish it and draw a card myself, which is very fun. It's just like, yeah, no, fuck you, I draw cards too. But yes, but the trick of these is the extra deck ones, because these ones, they also summon one of their girlfriend from the graveyard. So basically, you summon this one, you summon the card the spare one you use to get it into the grave. You then summon this one. You then summon the link monster that you just tributed to get this one out. You then summon this bitch. Look at this little bitch. I love her. And she can tribute herself at any time, pretty much, to summon two of the Kiss Kill Lilla monsters, which is these two. If they are summoned while their girlfriend's on the field, they have additional effects. Lilla pops a monster, or a card, and Kiss a Kill draws a card. This is very good because I've got a load of cards in this that, if I draw them, are really useful. There's also the backup line. I can Xe summon this, which is invincible. I can bounce a card as well, but it doesn't matter. And then I can summon this on top of that, and this on top of that. This is my girl's giant robot friend, Zeus. He clears the entire board. Potentially twice. It's broken as fuck. Also got this dude. This is their pet horse. Their pet horse, if I summon it, I can discard a card and then just shuffle one of my opponent's cards into the deck. It's just gone. Bye-bye. Also, it's a fiend monster. Using their effect locks you into fiend monsters. If I am not locked into fiend monsters, I'm going to use this fellow to destroy their entire life points, because if this bitch activates her effect while his arrows are pointing at her, he can attack twice. This means I can do well over 1,000 damage, 8,000 damage. Additionally, their pet dog. This is just an alternate Trouble Sunny, but slightly less useful. And this lady. This white woman, who can tribute one of my opponent's monsters to summon her, and is basically there in case I need to get rid of an opponent's monster. She is also a fiend, which means I can do bullshit. This is a deck that lets you do a lot of stuff with limited resources, essentially. It's a bit of a laugh. I find it very fun. I've explained it. Why did I explain it? Because my brain's empty. I am now going to need to do dailies. Because what I want to do is I want to buy a bunch of the packs with sprites in them, because sprites combine really well with Evil Twin. Just like, because their deal is rank 2s and link 2s, and also rank level and link 2s. So that's any monster with, annoyingly, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game for pedants, but basically, if there's a number 2 on it, sprites can use it, and you may have noticed all the Evil Twins are rank 2. Or they're either link 2 or level 2. Which, yeah, no, they work really well. It turns out, even with not being able to go into Sunny a lot of the time, it's just a really good combination. I really hope that made sense, because I may have made this more confusing to non-Yu-Gi-Oh players, actually, in hindsight. I'm literally just doing dailies. I'm so zonked, man. Don't worry, once I stop doing this, you get to see me do game dev. That'll be understandable. Okay, that's, I've got one interruption in Infinite Impermanence. I will be able to go off to the races once I get started, but actually, yep, Aluba, okay. Yes, this guy's name is Aluba. In the original he was called Albert. Okay, it's... Which effect do I negate on this deck? Nah, fuck it, let him cook. Branded is a pain. Because what you want to do is Ash the Branded Fusion, but I don't have Ash. Infinite Impermanence will not stop the Branded Fusion. I am hoping that Branded Fusion will be... Whatever they summon with Branded Fusion, I can stop. But there is a good chance they are about to just do fucking everything. Which will be annoying, believe it or not. Oh dear. Oh, their internet's having trouble. Come on. If you disconnect, it counts as a win. Also, yeah, let's just fuck around with the city quick. Oh yeah, no, you can barely hear the sound effects, so I've left them really low. Hold on. There we go. That'll be better for you, sorry. Yep, they went Lubellion. Fusion Summon level 8. Yep, they're going to do that. At which point, I'm going to Infinite Impermanence. This is what I was hoping for, actually. Come on, buddy. They discard a card. The card they discard is probably going to be useful. Yeah, oh, they're trying to Edo lock me. Okay. This little bastard, by the way. This thing. Their trick is to summon it to your field, and as a result, you can't do anything. Because if it's on the field, it will be, it stops you from summoning monsters. Not special summoning. Summoning in general. You can't, yeah. So it's destroyed by a card effect. It's special summoned and then destroys all the other monsters. So if I can destroy my own monster, I can deal with it. But generally speaking, you can't. So that's not the best. In fact, they may actually be successfully locking me. This is what we in the business call a dick move on that. Yeah, they've super poly. You can't respond to. But wait a minute, because it's no longer on the field, it can no longer be negated, so its effect isn't negated. So now they can fusion summon anyway. Oh, for fuck's sakes, that's jack shit. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh, everybody. Why do I play this? Yeah, okay. Yeah, if they set the spell and trap, then I am going to just... I'm not dealing with this shit. Chat, a quick favour from you, by the way. The progress towards your dailies only counts if you don't surrender. Usually, in this game, you surrender for speed. Right? Like, the rewards you get from losing to something like this shit is not worth sticking around for. Especially when you're streaming to an audience. However, when you are doing your dailies, like, if you need to play a certain number of spells in a turn, you shouldn't surrender because that loses the progress, right? The dailies don't count as surrender. Yeah, no. Which is bullshit, frankly. Konami, for some reason, really want you to sit there while your opponent does the fucking mills you out entirely. I don't understand that if they think they know what this fucking card game is. Like... Oh, they set the Branded Fusion. Huh. Didn't... So they're not going for the Ido lock straight away, then. That's probably for the best. That means I can actually do something. Yeah. I try to... I think I'm a little less prone to surrendering than some people. Some people will surrender way too early. Okay, they've set a card. If this is Ido, I'm surrendering instantly because it's not worth this shit. But, actually, you know what? Silver, if you want me to stay around, I'll stay around, right? I trust you. The rest of you, never play Yu-Gi-Oh! Be free. You don't have to be like me. You can escape this. Yeah, okay, so what I'm expecting is I draw a card and they instantly activate this and summon... Yeah, I'll know they're setting another thing from Albion. Yeah, if they set the thing that lets them summon the Ido, I'm surrendering. I'm not dealing with that shit. Like, this fucker wants to play Solitaire, they can do it on their own terms. I don't give a shit. Yep, Banded Expulsion. I'm not dealing with them. Fuck off. You don't get the fucking satisfaction, bitch. Okay. What's like... Because yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game for pedants, and either you love that because it leads to some ridiculous bullshit, or you hate it. The problem with Master Duel is that, number one, the ban list's a weird hybrid format between the, OCG format and the TCG Western format. Oh, that's neat. No eyes glows. Huh. But the problem, especially in this, you're going to end up with the optimum play being the one that rises the ladder, and also the optimum play sucks because it's best of one format. Usually, Yu-Gi-Oh is played with a what's the word? Usually, Yu-Gi-Oh is best of 3. I understand why they didn't do that in the trading card online thing, but at the same time, it means that things like weird FTK stuff, which would usually be countered. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel a bit mean about that one. Okay. But yeah, like stuff that usually wins you the best of one is a bit more gimmicky, a bit less fun. The sort of thing that in the best of 3, you have a thing called the side deck, where you can move cards in and out of your deck. And most people will prepare for certain strategies. So if somebody is using like a bullshit like strategy to win all the time in best of 1s, in a best of 3 format, you just trade in the card that stops that. Right? Meanwhile, in this, you kind of have to prepare for everything in the main deck. It's less good. Also, Maxi is legal. Maxi just determines games on its own. It's ridiculous. It's not a good card. I am forced to play it because that's... Everyone has to play the fucking thing. It's just too good not to. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah. Okay. Let's do the twins dance. Okay, they've got a negate. Have they? Okay, they're imperming. Yeah. Ah, you're lucky that I didn't have a continuation for that. The thing about twins is usually you have a backup plan. I do not have a backup plan in this hand. Your turn. I might be able to stop them with my Infinite Impermanence, my Ash, and my Nibiru, depending on what they're playing. But... yeah, oh, okay, they're playing Sprite. Note the link too. Okay, so... I'm not... okay, I think... yeah, I think I Imperm the frog. It's got multiple effects. Effect to hand, yeah. They're trying to set up a frog thing. Okay. Maybe that was bad timing. Maybe I should have waited for the Nibiru, but Eh. Okay, this one's Sprite Jet. Sprite Jet will eat the ash because Sprite Jet gets you fucking everything. Yep, it ends a Sprite Spell Trap, which will be a card called Starter, which will which basically creates a loop that gets you all the Sprite cards. Again, Sprite, Bull. But also, look at them. Look at this fucking dripped out motherfucker. They look cool. I love them. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, no, Gigantic stopped Nibiru from working. That's unfortunate. Yep, okay, summon it. Okay, activate, attach, summon level 2. Yeah. Neither player can special summon monsters the rest of the turn. Which includes Nibiru. Again, not quite used to playing against this yet. I'm only in gold rank, so this person probably isn't used to it either. But but the thing is, if I draw any card that gets me going next turn, I'm good. And I think I might have been able to take. Maybe I should have. E10? Huh. I guess there's a rank 2. Wait a minute. Neither player can special summon except level rank link 2. Okay, I misread that, my bad. It's locked both of us into 2s. There's Sprite Elf. Yep, there we go. I've activated a spell, and one of my dailies is spells, so I am going to be sitting through all of this. Hey chat, you want to learn the Sprite combo? Because, I don't know how to stop this thing yet. Yeah, opponent was ranked. Once you summon it. Okay, yep, they special summon that. They take damage from attacking, but like they're about to do a ton of damage anyway. Well, actually not that much. Hold on, you definitely could have done better than that shit. You could have summoned another Gigantic, couldn't you? Yeah, you could have used Elf for the other Gigantic. It can't be used as Link material, but it can be used as XE's material. You give us a game for pedants, but apparently this person ain't pedanting hard enough. Okay. I think... What's that? It might be the starter, so I'm going to I'm just going to harpy it. No clue what else it could be. Either I force it out now, or I... Wait, okay. During the main phase, you can type one from the graveyard. Okay, it's any main phase because it's a quick effect. Okay. Yeah, this card's banned in the TCG for a reason. There comes blue, the other card that does everything in this deck. Have got rid of Smashers. Okay. Get what Smashers does, but... Okay, it will... Smash one, yeah. Okay, so it'll special Spring Arrows or Etherion, which this deck is not doing, or it will banish one of their Sprite cards in order to get rid of one card I control, which they probably wanted to use. They probably would have wanted to use. Anyway, Nibiru is useful at this point. Let's get to winning. I think no, red's a negate, not blue. Okay, special on Sprite blue. You special summon. You can add all Sprite, which you have. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into the. Hold on. Well, let's get my XE's daily, shall we? Okay. I'm just gonna check that they haven't got a negate on board. I don't know if it's card effects. Okay, so I can't get either of them anyway. Does not matter. Neither of them are on a negate. Okay. There's targeting, so I think I want to battle with Elf. Elf is gone. I always want to be observed, Aria. I'm hoping that this is comprehensible more than anything right now. But yeah, so this chain, I can bounce a card with cavalry, but if I do this, it means that I instead have... Oh, thanks for the sub, Zingy. Okay, let's... And we get this one. And this will then, number one, get them in the grave. That's a good thing. Number two, you can chain it. Yeah, don't need that anymore. I've now cleared my opponent's board. Build a new board before and stop it and stop me from using Zeus to destroy you again. Also, I'm playing Evil Twin, and I am. Oh, apparently Zingy said hi. That didn't come up. Huh. Hi. Infinite Impermanence is activated. Well, I guess either they're going to try and negate my effect, so I'm just going to activate it. There's no reason not to. Fuck it. You're going to get rid of it anyway, right? Fuck it, man. It does nothing, but sure as fuck means I don't have to press any buttons. Let's watch what they do now. They're going to summon a frog. There's a frog. Yeah, Ronan Toden and the swap frog. This is a common old thing. It's used to do rank 2s. It was very popular back in the day when the power was a lot lower. But it's just like rank 2s now. I'm doing okay, I think. I'm just... Oh. Well, I mean, I'm doing it. Them too! Snap! They did it too! Oh! I like you more now, in my opponent. It's frog time! Yeah, they're doing the same combo! How do I like it? I guess it's... I can't out this, I don't think, but it's very funny that they did the exact same thing! Same hat! Oh, that's fun. And it means me wasting my materials did nothing. Oh, well. Yeah, and also now they can... Wait, what? Oh, they normal summoned it, didn't special summon it. Okay. Yeah, red's in a gate. I can't beat this, but I'm staying around because I need to get my dailies. So, let's see, yeah. Starter. You summon one, you lose life points equal to its original attack, which is barely anything with the deck monsters. They also can't activate, they can't summon monsters, except the link to the rock, which is why they did Zeus now, because they couldn't have done it otherwise. It's why they did Zeus first. And it's also why they can't attack me this turn, because they're in main phase 2. I mean, I can't stop this, but I hope I draw something very funny next turn, so that I can... Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, it's just like, yeah. They just keep going. And red's effect is... Well, your opponent activates a monster effect. So that includes things like Ash Blossom and stuff in the hard. Or is there a Cordyceps? That's not Cordyceps! That's Danger Jackalope! You're Jackalope! This card does nothing! I literally can't do anything! Okay. Yeah, it's a jackalope. They're horns. They're antlers. Yeah, they're doing sprite stuff. I'm not going to continue my main phrase. Okay, yep. Yep, they've got Jet to summon next turn. Let's see if they think I'm playing Needle. Oh, yeah, I'll catch up with that when I've got time. Okay. I'm streaming right now. I'm going to be for a few hours, so I'm sorry, that'll probably be this evening. Wait. Oh, it's their turn now. Yeah. Could you draw a card so I can activate Live Twin Quizzical Frost? It'll be very funny, I promise. Oh. You know what? I lost, but I actually had fun, so I'm not too mad. A lot of the time in this, it's like, it's hard to have fun in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. Okay, how many of my days is that? Okay, I did spell cards, I won a duel, I've done that. Destroyed a card. Okay, so my next one is normal summon one monster. I'm already done. Fucking amazing. Also, I think I get Karibo in a second, which would be a nice thing. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna get out the marshmallows while this loads. 5, 10. Oh. Those marshmallows. There's so very many of them. I think I'm gonna be ill. Ah. Oh, Labyrinth. Oh, this is a neat one. They're a bunch of little, they've got like a little demon house or something. I don't know. They're a trap archetype. I don't know what they do, but like, yeah, they do a load of things. This card they revealed means I can't destroy spell traps, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate because it means that okay. Oh, it's highlighting which ones I can do. I can destroy their face up. Okay. Is it set cards on the field cannot be destroyed? So I'm going to Lightning Storm because I'm never going to get to use this otherwise. Bye-bye to their face up. Are you going to activate something about it? Oh, look. Tribute one Dark Monster. Look at your opponent's hand. Oh, dear. Can I... Okay, so what the fuck does this thing do? They have destroyed one of the cards that start me off. Out of, like, 7. And I have Monster Reborn. My god. Okay, do I want to destroy this? Okay, yeah, it's now going to try and destroy a card from the field. There's nothing to destroy on the field, so, like... Good job, buddy. So now... Okay, they've summoned that thing again. That's funny. I guess they wanted to keep it alive. Normal special summon, do you add a thing? Oh, for Pete's sakes. I should have called by it. Ah, not reading the opponent's cards because there's too much text on them. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Problem. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, called by is a much better card for everything fucking else, maybe? Okay, let's pretend I don't know what I'm doing. I think I do want to get rid of the one card this will destroy. I know it wasn't going to destroy that, but I want to see if they think... I want them to underestimate me now. Okay, let's get out the snitch. If you got a call... You know I've got a called by, so like... I know you can't... I feel like you will... Also, this is really good music for this particular fight, actually. No, I don't. I want the pop, not the draw. Wait, no, I don't. I want the draw. Fucking. Right, the one you summon first during this combo is the one whose effect gets activated. I almost always fuck it up. I'm bad at this. Yeah, you got a card you want to activate, buddy? I'm trying to... Come on, you got a Nibiru? You want to Nibiru me? You waiting for the good time to Nibiru me? Because there isn't one. And you should know this, because you've seen every card in my hand. Like, come on, bro. Yep, it's a thin droplet, by the way. I think I might win this. How many spells do I need? I need to normal summon once. My dailies are now done, for the record. Okay. Yeah, as I said, you can pop this to summon 2 monsters. So usually what you do is you summon these 2 and their effects activate shortly afterwards. I'm not bothering because I know that card's invincible. While Lord of the Heavenly Prison's on the field. Torrential Tribute! I forgot this deck was capable of playing that! That's so fucking funny. Okay, here's the thing though, die. I'll be honest, the Ouija board's here because I thought it was fun. I could change that out. We might do that in a bit because we're about to unlock Karibo from this. Oh yeah, and also set called by, set forbidden droplet. They don't know which one's which. But the thing is, yeah, so I can negate one of theirs. And the fun thing about this is it can send cards on the field. So I can use Sunny Snitch to pay for it. Called by will get rid of one of their cards in the grave. You've activated Lord of the Heavenly Prison again. Terrific, bud. Just a good job. Oh god, it's my YouTube playlist to stop playing. Hold on. There we go. Yes! The end game! Yes! Oh no, they only had cards to set! Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Oh, I should have popped Sunny even though I wouldn't have done anything, actually. Okay. Okay, that was a misplay on my part, but to be fair, it won't matter at the end of the day. You got Magic Cylinder in that deck, bud? Show me that D. That C, that Cylinder. Fuck. Yeah, what? Okay, you're going to send a card from your extra deck to destroy it. Well, that's... interesting choice. Have you considered no? Have you considered no? Oh, that's a bad one to do. That's a bad one. Because my effects... the effects of the twins activate afterwards, so I can just pop the monster they're about to get rid of. Oh my god, they fucked up! That's very... Meanwhile, still my battle phase. Yeah, punishment doesn't have a target anymore. Activate you to pop that one, because I can't pop the other one. Activate Kiss a Kill to chain block. Oh, that's a fun concept. They can't respond to Lila's effect, because it's being blocked. Oh, you know what's even funnier? Let's fuck. Hey, how about die? How about you don't use your effect, buddy? Oh, here comes Lord of the Heavenly Prison, I guess. There's no benefits to doing it. I love this stupid fucking card game. I'm having fun. Which is rare. with this game. Yeah, okay. I can't get over their Lord of the Heavenly Prison now, but like... yeah. Yeah, Kizuka and Lila are fun. They're named after a demon of some sort. Kizuka, Lila, something else. They've set Skill Drain. That destroys me. That's awful. Hold on. Is there any benefit to that? No, there is not. Right. I've drawn a card. It's Mitch again! Oh no! Oh no! And they're about to activate Skill Drain. I cannot do anything with this battle phase, but and I've got a 3000. But you know, whatever. Hold on. Hold on, wait a second. I can just do this. I can just tie to the balance of the graveyard. Stuff in the deck. If you he wants to use that non-mana traps. You know what? What if I don't let you do that? Actually, what if I banish one? Oh, it's spell traps. Oh, who cares? Never mind. I fucked up. This actually, that is their starter actually, so I might have actually fucked them over, regardless. I'm gonna send, you know what? No. I'm gonna get a pop anyway. Bye, Skill Drain. Let's get that. Well, a starter or do I think I want the extender actually. There we go. Special summon the. I can summon Decode Talk. There's no reason to do that this turn, because I've already used the battle phase. But if I have this set up next turn, which I may well do if they can't do anything with their next draw, I will actually win this. I think I can OTK them while they know every card in my hand, which is kind of funny. Yeah, no, that card is cute, to be fair. It's been somewhat bad for me, but it is a cute card. Okay, excavate the... Oh, I'm so sorry! Oh, you shouldn't have done it in the imperm column! Oh no, I'm so sorry! Oh no! Oh no, I'm so sorry! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, I've won! I've beaten them! I feel kind of bad actually. Oh my god, what a good game to get on fucking camera! Jesus Christ. I got called by the grave, by the way, in case you were wondering. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so they can... I'm fairly sure they can do literally nothing to stop me at this point. But, so I'm gonna do this. Okay. So, I want to draw a card. Which means I do these ones. As I said, I didn't explain this very well earlier, but, Decode Target's Tender's effect. It can get 2 attacks if a card that it is pointing to gets destroyed in the battle phase. Now, the in the battle phase thing is kind of restrictive, unfortunately. But the thing is, I can activate Trouble Sunny's effect whenever I want, and it counts. So, what you do to win in one turn or less in this deck is you summon Trouble Sunny to a thing Decode Talker Extended is pointed at, right? Right, battle phase. Trouble Sunny hits in for the first 3000 damage. You then activate Trouble Sunny's effect. It also gets attack from things it's pointing to, which means it does even more damage, for the record. Yeah, so you do this. You don't activate Lee's effect, this pop, but you activate the effect of Decode Talker Extended. Decode Talker Extended now attacks twice. You also still have the damage from Lilla and Kissakill on field. You can do so fucking much damage in one turn if you've got that card in the extra deck. Like, it's great. That was a really good game, actually. I'm so glad that was one of the ones that ended up on stream. Oh, Like, I had a few rotten ones, but that was good. I had a good one. And also, number 1, I got my daily, and number 2, I got Karibo. I've been waiting for the boy. Yeah, there I go. I get myself. All my dailies are now complete. I could stop doing this, but I'm not going to. We're going to run the ads, actually. Take a break. If you're not subscribed, do a thing. I like subscriptions, but they do benefit Jeff Bezos, which sucks. But, you know, whatever is going on. That's an interpretation, Aria. But yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of. I'm just gonna modify the aesthetics of my deck off camera. So, you know, if you don't care about that, don't watch the VOD to find out what I did in this bit. 3 minutes of ads starting now. Now? Come on. Come on. Press the button. Okay, good. Right. Unfortunately, fitting with the accessories is a bit of a pain. Yeah. Deck boxes, you can see them, but there's none of them that look good. Honestly, I'm not keen on them. This one, I'm not enjoying it as much anymore. You know what? I think that one might work. Card sleeves. These are the only ones that change. But actually, like, maybe I could use a Duelist Cup ones. I don't really want to. I think there are some sleeves that I want, but I've not got them. Yeah, so I've bought 2 of these. I like the city because it sort of matches the background on one of the Bubble Sunny cards. Magical Hats is good, but it looks goofy and out of place in most backgrounds. I've done the Ruins one because it's a... You know, I think I actually do prefer the Skyscraper one. And the Mate Space. So you get the Forest, you get the Ritual Cage one, you've got the World Legacy Ruins, you've got... This is the one that comes with the Skyscrapers because technically it's a Elemental Hero themed one. Destiny board is rad, but yeah. Gen's Dojo, not themed. I actually might make it the normal monster card. I think that's kind of funny. And 3 main cards, yeah. As you see, like, they've got the sort of city thing in the background. I like it. I'm going to try out that, and I've forgotten that mates are actually attached to your account and not to your everything else. So, let's try out Karibo. Here's my Karibo boy. He's here. He's my friend now. This took less time than I thought it would. I might do some card pulls on stream, but I don't feel like playing much more Yu-Gi-Oh! You get out when you've got it good, right? You do gambler's fallacy stuff. Yeah, there are also a few other things. I do want to get to Diamond to get this, but only because I like to get missions done. You get things like play the game a lot, level up. Normal summoning is incredibly low. I still haven't got the rugby ball. Yeah, special summoning is going a lot faster. Spell card, trap cards. Again, haven't unlocked the mate for that. Destroying your opponent's monsters, pretty standard. Special summoning from the graveyard, that's happening a lot in my deck. Activating effects in the graveyard, this happens sometimes. Banishing your opponent's cards, I do not have a card that banishes in most of my decks, actually, now I think about it. And they got these sort of secret missions as well, like your opponent takes damage by attacking you. I mostly get that when people decide to go out on their own terms. Which is fun. I do that as well. Like, if I'm going to lose, rather than surrendering, I will occasionally just attack into my opponent's monster, deliberately taking damage, because it's funny. Taking control of opponent's monster, getting life points, deal a lot of damage. I have to play a particular deck for that, and that's not very good. But yeah, sorry, I'm donking a bit. I'm gonna do... Do I... Okay, because here's the thing, right? I'm gonna earn it back, but the dual pass costs 700, it's a season pass thing, right? It will earn you those gems back, but you gotta keep it in mind when purchasing stuff, because in 55 days I will need another 700 gems for that, potentially. One of the better one of these battle pass things, but you know, still not good. It's annoying me that this thing keeps showing up as well. Like, I can't open it. There's also these bonus pack things, which are... You know what, I'm going to show you these. I'm not going to do each of the pack openings, I'm just going to skip over them, because what you get in these is bad cards. Worrying that Exchange of the Spirit's in here, because, like, this one's used for weird shit. And also it's attached to a... It is now attached to the Ishizu archetype that broke the whole metagame briefly in the trading card game. Admittedly, it wasn't because of Exchange of the Spirit that happened, but it is here. Here's Combo Master. You look interesting. Metal Focus. Yeah. Yeah, you get 2 cards per pack and they're all rubbish. I do want to buy a bunch of sprites. But also, I should probably buy the Dark Magician structure deck. Because it means that I can just... And I want some of these cards. Right, and it's like... You can't destroy these. You have to... It's like... But it's like... Yeah, some of these cards, it's like... It's worth it to get a few of the cards in here. Probably, right? Guaranteed. Things like... Admittedly, I'm not going to be playing Dark Magician, but... Illusion and Chaos and Magician Souls have a sort of engine loop that's very useful in a lot of decks. And now Illusion of Chaos has to be bought from this structure deck. Hold on, I'm actually going to do some Googling. It's Googling time. Illusion of Chaos engine. Okay. I'm trying to work out if there's just a decent explanation of how this shit works. Because it's like, do I need one Illusion of Chaos or multiple? Okay, yep. Okay. I'm reading an article, okay. In charge. Probably in hand. Level 7, use Secret Dark Magic to ritual summon him by using a monster. Getting performance immediately. It's the Magician Soul loop that I was interested in. None of these guys are mentioning fucking Magician Souls. Oh my god. Magician Souls engine, okay. So, oh, I see. I think I know how it works. It's tied to something with preparation of rites, I think. It's... Magician Souls is usually used in other decks. But basically, the way Magician Souls works is you can draw cards off it if it's on the field by sending some spell and traps to the hand field of the graveyard. That's not really used. If it's in your hand, you can send a level 6 or higher spellcaster monster from your deck to your graveyard to activate an effect, which is either special summoning Magician Souls or sending it to the graveyard and then special summoning one Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl from the graveyard. This card is basically a good thing to chuck off it, if I'm remembering correctly about how that works. Yeah, hold on. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can turn this hand, do special stuff to the graveyard. Let's form. Am I muddling this up with another card? That's the problem, because there's also fucking Magician of Chaos and all this sort of shit. They keep making this card. Basically. Yeah. Reveal it in your hand to add a Dark Magician or non-rich monster that mention it from your deck to your hand, which includes Magician Souls. And then you can place one card from your hand on top of the deck. Okay. Which I presume includes itself, actually. Which means that you could use this to search Magician Souls to activate its effects. I'm not good. The way I learn combos in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is by playing the deck until I die. Understand that trying to learn new stuff hurts my brain. Okay, so this is a monster negate if you get it out as well, which is good, I guess, but like, not really what people are using it for. They're using it to cycle cards out of the deck. Which this will also go to the graveyard, and it also applies for some effect, a lot of effects that need do things that like, yeah, like there's a lot of these like is it Soul Servant that did it? Oh yeah, place one card on top of the deck from your hand, deck, or graveyard that is Dark Magician or mentions Dark Magician. This card mentions Dark Magician. As a result, it's a target for a lot of these weird things. Like Soul Servant and like all these sort of things. Because the problem is they've redone Dark Magician so many times that like now they have to be like they've got things like Magician of Dark Illusion, which is technically a Dark Magician but also not. And as a result they have to have cards that can target that, which means that any card that mentions Dark Magician is better somehow. I've melted my brain. My brain's a puddle. I'm gonna buy 2 copies of the structure deck. So there we go. I've bought 2 of it. If I need a third, I'll save up for it. I'm also going to open 10 packs of this one. Oh my god. Oh, those are some pretty good looking packs, actually. Let's see how well this works. This is what I do rather than buying cards in real life now, by the way. This is what I should do. Oh look, Sprite Starter. And Sprite Gamma Burst, which isn't as good, but it's there. But yeah, you'll notice all of these cards come from this pack, so it's better odds than the other packs, where it's like only half of the secret pack is actually from the secret pack, because, of course, this is the best Yu-Gi-Oh game that's existed, and it's still kind of a mess. Yeah, we've got Carrot. Look at that. Look at them. God, they're so cool. Also, they're part of a fucking fantasy lore that they were doing in all the cards, which is funny. Oh, hi. Nudist dragon. Oh good, an elemental hero Neo's card. Just what I needed. Damn it. Okay. And I've got an Exorcist card. I mean, these nuns are lesbians, but I don't know how to play them, so they're not as useful to me. Okay. Oh, it's... Oh good, I've got Elemental Hero Neos, everybody! The best card to get in this deck! Power Tool Braver Dragon as well, apparently. This is just the nudist dragon wearing clothes. Ah. And Morph oh my god! I'm getting really good pulls, but they're all cards I don't want! Apart from the first one! That's so funny! Oh, Sprite Pixies. I think that's the one Sprite people don't play, which is kind of funny. Toolbox. 2 copies of Toolbox. Okay. I think I have this in real life as well. I think this was one of the ones I got in that Advent Calendar YouTube shorts I did. You get 2 equip cells. You do 2 of them. The opponent randomly picks one. Put the other one on the bottom. So basically, why is it continuous? Okay, is this like a you do the effect once per turn thing? Okay. So once per turn I get an equip spell. And if I reveal, because I can just play 2 copies of each equip spell, and then just my opponent has to pick between the same 2 cards. I'm never going to use equip spells. That is really good if you can use equip spells for something, but like, I'm not going to. Anyway, also I got these. There, that's what I did with my precious hours on this earth. No, you know what? I need to start on a copy of this. Copy deck. I never changed that name, did I? Sprite Twinsies. Okay. So I'm gonna, number 1, I'm gonna just quickly dismantle all the extra cards. Bye-bye. Then what I do is I start dismantling cards that are bad, that I don't want. I'm getting rid of them. So like you go through and you go like, okay, maybe I'll use that again at some point. You know, can't dismantle that one. What the fuck is Chronicle Magician? Where'd I get this? Oh, it's in the starter deck, right? More Serenity. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Exorcister. Let's just let my brain be free of this burden. And I can dismantle the 1 copy of Magician Souls that I didn't get from the starter deck. Look at me, I did it. I can't dismantle Guilty Gift Read either. I'm not going to play you, bye-bye. You're my plunder deck, aren't you? Oh wait, I forgot. Usually you can do it by order obtained, so I can just go through and be like, number 1, you can look at things like this and be like, yeah, I only ever will need 3 copies of Neo-Expansion Grand Mold regardless of the rarity. Because it counts the shiny ones as different from the non-shiny ones. That's just how it's coded. Yeah, I got 3 Sprite Red. I think I want 3 of you. This deck's going to be a mess because I'm not actually... Yeah, I think you actually drop a load of copies of things in the Sprite variant of this. Definitely have... Oh wait, no, I want... Yeah, you want to keep that one. Like, I won't be using that, I won't be using that, I won't be using that, I probably won't be using you. Like, yeah, you just... ton of stuff gone. Yeah, you want a carrot. I think I want you. You just go through and go like, which of these are a super rare that I don't need? You know? Livestream Dragon, sure as fuck never playing you. Bye-bye. I'm sure you're cool, friend. I don't want to use you. They can go all these and be like, yeah, no, I'm not. Oh, good. I'm. But yeah, and you. Card games. It's not even for me. It's like there's so many. You get so many normal and rares that it's not even worth dismantling them at this point. Like even if I'm not going to use them, I'm going to leave those for the most part. Like, God, am I ever going to use a toolbox deck? No, I'm not. I'm not. Right, starter. Yep, you want to add. You want. Oh, it's semi-limited. Oh. Neat. Garagus, you want Smashers. I forget how many copies of Smashers you need. I'm just going to put it all of in. Gamma Burst. Not using that, yeah. Mischief? Mischief of the Gnomes. This turn reduces levels almost to your player's hand by 1. You banish the card from graveyard. This turn reduces levels almost to each player's hand by 1. Even off 8. That's just a sprite counter, huh? That's just a counter for things that care about levels. Holy shit, Mischief of the Gnomes just sort of destroys this whole deck. Yeah, no, this just... As soon as your opponent does an effect like Gigantic Sprites, you just activate Mischief of the Gnomes and they can't do anything. Jesus. You know what, I'm gonna leave it in here so I don't forget about it. I need you, not you, don't need you in that. My net mining just gets me on the twins that I need. Yeah, you mostly want to focus on sprite stuff in this, so I'm just ditching stuff. I'll deal with, yeah. Yeah, I got... Yeah, a lot of these from the starter decks I'm not going to be able to get rid of. I'm stuck with them forever now. I will forever have Kree Bandit in my collection. I will also dismantle my spare copy of Magician's Robe. Because... Well, keeping that probably not. Holy shit, why do I have so many copies of Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight? What? Okay, in this case I do want to keep the shiny ones, in case I use them. And they're rares anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just like... God, look at all these Dark Magician cards. Was I pulling Dark Magician cards at some point? Like... There's a specific spell summoning card for fucking Dark Magician? Oh, of course there is. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Yeah, and I can get rid of one of my metal foes because I've got the... I got rid of too many of my metal foes. I need to make an additional metal foe. Just in case. Oh, I've upgraded my metal... I've now got 2 of the shiny metal foe. If that card matters, I've now got 2 of it. I was trying to get metal foes to work at one point. I genuinely don't remember what I was doing with that shit. Yeah, also, oh yeah, that's the other great thing about the cards from those legacy packs. Can't dismantle them. I will forever have a copy of Guilty of the D-Knight in my collection. I will never be free. I will never be free. Hey, I like... Yeah, that's a 2. I'm going to do that. Oh my god. Oh, my collection's a mess and I'm not... This isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. This wasn't what I'm supposed to be doing on this stream. I'm supposed to be doing interesting stuff and instead I'm just playing this. What do you mean I have 4 copies of... Oh my god! Because they're not dismantleable, I have like 5 copies. I have so many copies of Bug Matrix. Infinite Bug Matrix that I cannot dispose of. I will always have a copy of Wretched Ghost of the Attic in my collection. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a trading card game. Oh my god, I forgot. This bastard's only a fucking rare. That's where this card game's at, apparently. Okay. So, let's see. Just put... Okay, if I'm going to just quickly go back to rarity down, activate you. I have 0 copies of Sprite Blue. You need 3 of that, definitely. 0 copies of Gigantic. You need 2 of that, I believe. 2 copies of Elf is what you use. Oh yeah, Sprite Jet. You need a copy of. have less of that one. How many smashes do you really need? Yeah, like, there you go. And the rest is all just completely copying. And then you just go, what's a 2? Apparently Cyberstein is a 2? Do I want to use Cyberstein? I don't. But maybe I could summon a rank 2 fusion card. Oh, you know, swap this away. I think they've already got. That'll save time. Forum is a no. Oh, yeah. I can ask Arena's one you want in this deck. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ibley's a 2. Oh, that's evil. Oh, that'd be an evil thing to include in your deck. I could do it, though. But when did I get Swamp Frog? And when did I get... Oh, my God. Is that in the fucking Legacy packs? Jesus. Yeah, you get all these things. It's like, yeah, I could probably put an Underclock Taker in, I guess. You know, it's... Yeah, you can put a Nightmare Phoenix. You're not generic, so... Yeah, you got all the twins. I've probably got more twins than most people would have already. Yeah, flipping... Oh, Mannequin Cat, I think, is busted in this. Come on. Yeah, I'll touch on it. Which opponent's field, you can draw this card, you can tell. I don't know how I'd use that. Oh my... Oh! You could probably do the Ghost Trick engine here if you wanted to. I don't think I have enough room. Oh, this thing's a rank 2! Oh... How do you work? Yeah, you're just 2 level 2 monsters, right? Yeah, and Elf is also 2 monsters including a level 2. So, actually... Cyberstein into Alvain, then I just... That's terrible. That was an awful plan. Oh wait, yeah, Reborn's not going to be useful in this anymore because of the... I don't need that anymore. Do I even need 2 Sprite Red? I'll leave it at 1. I'll leave it at 2. It's the negate, so that's a good one to have. All these flipping things. It's like... I could summon a Track Black. Don't you want to summon this? No. Well, I think I really don't want to use Underclock Taker, but... I guess I should just, like... Hold on. Let's... Turn it. Please link... Actually, it'll be funny if I put a fusion or a level 2 fusion or synchro in here as well. Oh my god, yeah, you know, Melfi's work. I guess they're only... I guess Joyous is only needs to be a beast, but like you could. Friggin'. There's a ton of... Why is Aurum a fucking ultra rare? What does Aurum do again? I don't know if that deserves to be an ultra rare, I can't remember. This thing's 2 dragon monsters. Pendulum shit. Just like so many cards that could be potentially useful in this. Just friggin' heck. Yeah, I could do this thing. I don't know if this thing's good, but I think Konami think it's good, but yeah. Banishes an opponent's monster for a turn, and if it's destroyed, you can target banished monster and materials the card had. Shove them into the deck. Okay, so Yeah, so it will banish your opponent's card, and if it's destroyed, the banished card goes with it. That's potentially good. Let's make you a maybe. It's like it is targeting removal, but it will help cover the banished thing. Paleozoic needs 3 cards, and that's not happening. I mean, actually, no, that might happen. Hold on. This one's unaffected by the monster's effects as well. I mean, I'd have to do a trap build to make full use of it, but like, Paleozoic Sprite might be a thing. Huh. And oh my god. Yeah, Paleozoic, the boost from Sprite might make him good. Mother. Oh god, Numeron shit, potentially. That's a thing. Oh god. Mrs. Radiant. Oh wait, wait a minute. Okay. I think I've thought of something. Is Dark in here? Hold on, let's just make sure I do Charmers, see if I can spell it correct. Oh my god, he is. Okay. So, Charmers are a fucking thing. Now, the question is, which is my opponent most likely to use? And if they're using Sprite, they're going to use Sprite Blue, which is a Dark, which will be in... As a result, will potentially end up in the graveyard. 2 monsters, including a Dark monster. I can then steal my opponent's Dark monster. This is useful for the mirror match. Oh no. Oh, there's so many options. I don't think Zeus is even the best option here. Because it's a 3-card combo, really. Oh, God. Yeah, and you got all these, like, because if they've got a fire from Sprite Red, you can go into Heater as well. All of these do the same thing, except with a different element. Yeah, and I've also got the twins, so I could go into Liner. Unlike him, I don't know if my opponent will be using many light monsters in the graveyard. That's a thing. Elsa with... Yeah, that's the thing. I got so many like elements available that... And of course, then you can go off these, and you can... If you summoned like a Max C from your opponent, for example, you might be able to then go into Gigantic Sprite using that and the Ulcer. I just... Freaking heck! I wonder if Sprite's a bit busted. I think Sprite might be a little busted. Okay, yeah, what do you do? Yeah. You destroy 1 card in my opponent's monster zone. Yeah, Cerberus is... I'm playing all rank 2s. Oibaru would be better than Cerberus, I think. It's targeting and it's destruction. This is targeting, but it isn't destruction, technically, which means I can get around things that are immune to destruction, but not immune to targeting. We've also got things like these redos of these old Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are just like things like We Witch Apprentice. Like these are just redos of like really old cards, but they're Link monsters now. Look at this dude, awful. Oh my god. You've got the cop. You want to try face on 12. Yeah, this thing. Oh wait, it's protection, isn't it? 2 monsters. Link somebody to 2 dark monsters with different names of material. It gains the effect. It has to be 2 dark monsters, which is going to be. That would be hard because I'd have to go blue and Lilla, so that's not worth it. I'm distracting, aren't I? I'm just very distracted from what's going on. Yukiona. First time, Cinco monster. Yeah, no, not useful in this deck. But she is my icon in this. I found a woman whiter than me. I think she's cute. She's cute. Don't fight me. I didn't mean it that way. You know I didn't. Hold on, what? They're all thunder, aren't they? Yes. So yeah. So stuff like Two Fairy Monsters isn't gonna sit well. I don't want Underclock Taker. Let's get rid of that thing. I don't know why. Why do I have Underclock Taker? Oh well, whatever. If I need super rares, I've got stuff to break down. Oh god, Dacta's unlimited in this. Oof. That's a thought. Oh, uh-oh. I'm not doing that. No, that's evil. Artifacts. Some of the cards that this thing can basically summon end up being toxic as fuck? Let's say toxic as fuck. That probably sums it up. I'm not even supposed to be doing... this section's supposed to have ended by now. God damn it. Me. Look at his little goggles. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a card game. Yeah, this thing... there is an engine you can do with Ghost Tricks, I believe. I'm fond of it, but... I think I only need one of this in this deck. Which? Ah. Just skimming. I don't think there's going to be much at this point. See something I remember being good. Hold on, this thing? This thing is, I remember seeing this in the thumbnail for a video I haven't watched. Oh my god, why have you permanently attached 4 copies of Linkerbell to my library? Must I? Why the fuck is Object Dynamo normal? That thing's used in fucking OTKs. Jesus. Yeah, so I could use this, I guess. That would be funny if nothing else. Hold on. So I guess Spell and Trap Move was useful on Phoenix. Got it already. What do I cut is the question. I guess it has to be one of the Lillas. Yeah, Lilla's the least useful card. The Ghost Trick stuff's gets you started, but it's like that's not the end game in this version of the deck. I've got Mischief of the Gnomes, so I can use Cross-Out Designator against it if needed. I can stop them from doing it. It's for the mirror match, I guess. Sure. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Guess I want one more jet, huh? One more jet. Let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna save this, and I'm getting too into this right now, right? I'm gonna compare this to some other Sprite Twin deck lists. I'm also gonna change the box to something else quick. You know what? You get the Dark Magician box. Sure, why not? I paid money for it. Fictional money that isn't actually money, to be fair, but still. Yeah. So, there we go. That section of the stream is probably over. I am fairly confident that... Hold on, what messages have I got? I know one of them's... There we go. All good. Right, oh dear. Who's shit posting? Thanks for the shit posting, everybody. I check this server because I own it. I see all of your messages. All of the time. I'm never free. And if I swap to screen capture, I think that's... Right. I'm just gonna quickly... Yeah, so... You'll notice the most recent version is apparently up DX Ace? I swear I had a newer version than this. I swear I had a newer version than this. Someone's... Why did I get a... Yeah. Yeah, that's... Oh, yes, I read that fanfiction. It was very good, Aria. Thank you. Oh, yeah, also... Oh, God. This is Make of Tsunami's theme? What the hell? I clicked the wrong window. For the record. But, I'm just changing over the, tag to... I'm just... Oh, are there RPG Maker tags in this? Holy shit, there's an RPG Maker VX Ace tag. Well, I guess that's helpful. I guess we're doing this. Yeah, I've read this before. I'm not going through it on stream, but I have read that before. Right. So this is the part of the stream where, number one, I'm going to be swapping over to the ending ball pit a lot every so often if I want to check, for example, what the fuck just appeared in my Steam inventory. I've received an invite to something. Okay, sure. That's not an inventory thing. It's just a message someone sent me. Okay. That's something I'm dealing with after the stream, I'll be honest. It's, that's gonna be a pain. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Yes. So. Click the wrong capture. There we go. Apologies. So. Hold on. What project is this? Okay, yeah, you can see all of my previous things. Right, where were we with this? I think VX8... I'm just going to double check that VX8 is the one I'm thinking of quickly. So I don't want to do progress on a version of the thing I don't need right now. Is this the one with mobile support? Because that's one of the things one of the few things I care about when picking an engine. Any Windows system? Oh god. Wait, this is the one, isn't... I'm thinking of a different one, aren't I? Oh dear. That might cause me some minor problems. Okay. Okay, you see, they keep doing new ones, which is irritating, but because I want to keep up with things. But like they are significant updates, so it's like whatever. But yeah, so like I got a bundle of them at some point, which got me most of them and some additional like things that will show up. A lot of games are made in RPG Maker. It's a decent engine. It's quite restrictive in what you can do, but using those limitations can be there's a flipping... Oh, okay, these are published by the same development team. I was just thinking, somebody made a Shield Hero game in RPG Maker? Oh god, no, it is an RPG Maker, never mind. I've heard of that. My friend was obsessed with that for a bit. But yeah, like, they sell like content and stuff. It's fair. RPGs and RPGs accessories. I just saw the RPG Maker series. The ones that are on Steam... Oh yeah, they've also started spreading out into visual novel makers and stuff like that. I cannot speak for the quality of those. My visual novel maker of choice is Ren'py, because Ren'py is free and open source. And also has... Because I made Lesbian Mothman Hunters in that engine, part of why I picked Ren'py for that is because it's compatible with screen readers, so visually impaired people can, in theory, hear the text on a visual novel made in Ren'py read out. Obviously, there's only so much you can do with a visual novel in terms of making it accessible, but that was something I wanted to make as accessible as possible. This is the sort of thing I do. Actually, hold on. I don't know how much I've talked about this on stream, actually. Okay, so I can't show you a lot of the documentation I've done because it contains spoilers, but basically, I decided that there's my sort of New Year's resolution. This year, I am starting work on a Doctor Who fan game. Right? Hopefully, at least some of it will be out this year because it's the 60th anniversary, and, you know, good timing to be working on that stuff. I am basically abusing my hyperfixation to make a fucking game, but this is still very much in the documentation stage right now, because I am basically trying to take the hyperactive little part of my brain that's just bouncing off the walls like, oh, we could do all of this stuff, and crushing that down, killing all of the hope and dreams for what this game could be into something that I can actually fucking make. Because, my god, there's a lot of Doctor Who to cover. Yeah, I'm not very good at coding exactly, so I generally use a pre-made engine for this sort of stuff. I'm not entirely sure, but I like the idea of using a stat system, which is what we're going to be experimenting with today. I can't really show you do the documentation on stream, because what I'm documenting is the story, and the story is the one thing I refuse to spoil. Mechanics, I can spoil those as much as I fucking want, mate. I mean, to be fair, I can spoil the mechanics pretty easily because I'm basing them heavily on an existing system, probably. But, because, like, there's already Doctor Who tabletop role-playing games. There's not really much reason to stray too far from what they did. Especially, you know, it's a fan game. I'm not going to be able to pay the license anyway. I will not be I will probably not straight up one-to-one recreate their system, mostly because it's a system designed for the limitless bounds of tabletop role-playing, and not the limited bounds of making a game. But it's a good system to build on a bit, basically. So, what I've had in front of me this whole time are the the rulebooks for Doctor Who Adventures in Time and Space by Cubicle 7. I have the limited edition 50th anniversary version of the first edition, which I bought because I wanted a physical copy of it. It's pretty. And I've got the limited edition of the second edition, which is fucking gorgeous and expensive, and it took way too long to get here, but we're not going to go on about that right now. Yeah, turns out MZ. I forgot MZ existed. 2020 release. This one I think is on more platforms, potentially. Oh, they've also got sample games as well. And demo game. Yeah, no programming knowledge, children and games. What platforms will it be available on? Is what I'm trying to check. Because one version of this works, you can port it to mobile, and I want this to be available on as many platforms as possible, right? It's never going to be available on everything. I'm basically a one-woman dev team, aside from the people who are... I've got offers to help with pixel art and music, but nothing is confirmed yet because the documentation is not done. So right now I'm treating this as I am probably going to be making this single-handedly. What is going on with this man's eyes? Oh, I see. They've added a character generation system. Hold on. That might be really useful if that's not just a character creator. If this is a character creator that works within the RPG structure and not within the just the limits of the actual creator, that's really useful. Because character creation is one of those things that's kind of hard to do in RPG Maker. It's not impossible, though. because I've seen some games do it. The most notable example that comes to mind is Always Sometimes Monsters, which I played on stream a bit ago. Part of what grabbed me about that is that they had a confusing but quite useful character creation system. You could basically, it was like, you basically were choosing from presets, but it made me think, like, that's kind of workable. There's potential there. And I was going to try and fuck around with that potentially. Of course, it might be that I fuck around, discover, I fuck around, I find out, and then I just decide to do a visual novel instead. But, like, the fucking around is important, you know? It's what we're doing here. We're fucking around. Yeah, they got all the preset assets. I think it's okay for me to use assets from previous versions, although they will look out of place, potentially. But the thing is, if I want a game that doesn't look like an RPG Maker default game, I'm probably going to have to do at least some complete and total overhauls of the graphics anyway. So, like, you know, they're useful as placeholders for now, more than anything. Okay. God, this is so fucking long. Oh, they really want to sell you on this. We've got particle animation. Yeah, that's nice. Wait, hold on. That's a 3D... Huh. They're using a 3D engine in it. How does that work? 3D expression. Animation has been completely revamped. Support with particle effects. Compatible. Animations can still be used, but... Yeah, they're using some sort of... Oh, you can use official support for plugins. They've made autosave a function. I was not aware autosave wasn't a function in previous versions. I thought it was. Oh well. Yeah, okay. Pixel gate. Wait, what's this? Okay, I'm gonna look at this thing. It's like... Ah, this is 2D action games. Got it. I thought you could trigger a manual save to happen every so often at least. But, wait. MV is... Why, this is MZ! There's an additional one called MV from 2015. Do I own it? I appear to own none of it. What? There's another... I just missed one entirely. It's 10 quid now. Latest version. This is one of the ones that supports macOS, Android, and iPhone. Okay. I do not own the version that's useful for this. Oh, god damn it. I swear that Ace was the one that added that. Am I just... Not recommendation. Is 70... Yeah. Yeah, okay. The reviews don't seem to like it. Okay. Okay, two popular reviews don't seem to like it, is more accurate to say. MZ. Wait, so they've got the... See, the previous experience I had was with VX. Because I made a game in college in VX. Not a very good one, not a very full one. It is unlikely it will ever see the light of day. Because, it's not very good. But, okay, so the whole I want to see every game you've made thing is not particularly helpful when they've excluded at least one of the friggin' things. Oh, god damn it. And there's additional tools as well that I might play with. But god damn it. Lots of don't use versus... Oh, there's always a load of them. Understand that RPG Maker 2000... That my partner Quinn made an outcry in fucking RPG Maker 2000. Like, just... Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, this one is... Yeah, your review is long. Yeah, so... My head hurts and this is not what this stream was supposed to be. Okay! So, this one is going to be... Yeah, so this is a project I started to try and fuck around in earlier, and I had my head hurt. So, no... Tools... I think it's database and resource management I'm after? Okay. Here we are. Right, okay, so skills is like attacks. No, that's going to be useful right now. Classes, okay. So we are locked into the... I mean, you can change the parameter curves, but... This is what I'm starting on, okay? Right. So, I believe that in both editions of the Doctor Who RPG, the core stats you use are the same. I'm going to open up to the character sheet page and basically use this as a, like, I want to recreate how the system works, let's fuck with it. Right. So in the Doctor Who RPG, I'm basing it off the core, there are attributes and skills. Because it's like the vampire system. It's most of the roles are going to be attribute plus skill sort of deals. So the 6 core attributes are awareness, coordination, ingenuity, presence, resolve, and strength. And if I wanted to change these, I just need to find the right thing. My god, there's a lot of things. It might be just a case of parameters. Okay, here we are. So, HP and MP are gonna have to be a thing. Yeah, it's a storyteller system. I'm basically trying to test the practicality of using a storyteller system in RPG Maker. Okay, so if I take attack to aware... Attack is now awareness. Defense is now coordination. This will fuck up everything that's currently in the default database, but who cares? Let's be fair. I don't know what MAT is. Or MDF. Okay. Ingenuity. Again, this is me testing out how well you can do this sort of thing. Resolve and Ren. I've realised they're in that order because actually that's the preference, right? So really strength should be attack. I wish I could change the order of them, but defensive coordination. Oh, that's magic attack and magic defense. Okay. So yeah, those fit pretty well. Agility being... No, actually. I'm going to make agility awareness. Just match them as closely as possible. There's not really... And luck is resolve. Because there's not really much else you can do, right? Okay, and you can change what these are. So, let's turn weapon to tool. Shield to... I'm going to do tool L and tool R. I'm just fucking with this, right? Hat, clothes. That's a hat, clothes, and what's accessory can say is accessory, right? But could I just? Can I just delete all these? I cannot. So there's some things in this game you can't get rid of. Commands, fight. Yeah, it's like... Oh, there's a lot to change potentially in here, huh? See, this is part of why it's quite tricky. Is because, like... is that there's not going to be a level up system probably, or would there be a level up system? Yeah, like this is how I'm fucking around. This is the finding out part of the stream. Elements. Maybe I could change elements into like maximum. Oh, and now if I go back to 10. Interesting. So there is a way to delete them. It's just not... Okay, so... and I'm going to change axe to... Gadget for now, right? This will all be fucked around with more later. This is literally me fucking around with RPG Maker. And also I have apparently got a break in like 47 seconds. Bloomin' heck. Yeah. That's very magic resistance, but fucker. Yeah. Yeah, as I said, this is not going to be the system I'm going to use. This is me trying to test if I can get a weird system working in this game. And the answer is, oh god, no. Oh god, no. Move back to using Ren'py, you fool. Oh god. Oh god. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to BRB. So, because I need to use the toilet. And the ad's going to play anyway. So, you'll take a break. You have fun. Have a good fun. Have a good time. Have a good thing. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh god damn it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, no. Oh, a lot of visual information. It's... This is better than what I was going to play.
I fucking love it. This is so cute.
It's gonna stop!
Well, finally back. Kick some. Fire explodes. Shoots. It's big, fast, strong, too. First level of the deep.
Is that farmer? What? Why is this farmer do you think of?
Yes. You better get that out. Okay. Damn it! 2 minutes of ad break, yeah. It's also dawned on me that this is not the right music for what's currently going on, so I'm just gonna fuck around. Where's that? Where? You know, I'm just gonna find some other... I need a better way to find music rather than just putting stuff in on a YouTube playlist. Okay. That's the wrong Doctor Who title. What was it? Flipping. God damn it, not Legacy of Time. It was in. Game called. Oh. On Brain. You can do it, Brain. Play it on flipping stream. Oh, Steam. Okay. Edge of Reality. That was it. Edge of Time, Edge of Reality. Okay. There we go. Now, stop Duel Links music. Talk to Doctor Who music. That's a bit more fitting while we're doing this particular thing. Okie dokie. There we are. Just gotta. I actually should make sure I get that playlist open so I can do shit with it later. Right. Okay. Now, basically, what I'm trying to do is I need to create a test event. Okay. So hopefully that'll be a bit better on the brain. Event. New event. Right. Okay, so which okay, so cancel. That was variable work the way variable, okay, so which actor exists? Okay, it only exists on the actors. Items existing as well. Yeah, so obviously there's ways to do code more complex than this, but I'm gonna have a real time if I have to. So change the graphic to a generic thing. Let's put you in the rock. There we go. Okay, so options. It can have walking and stepping animation, direct text. Also sneak through an impassable tile or character. It can go through impassable things. Okay. It's possible to change the character's direction. Okay, that's pretty. This is not relevant. Okay, that's a visual thing if I remember correctly. Video play touch, event touch, auto run process. Okay, that's how the event is activated. That I haven't done this in years. Yep. So the movement is 6. It's not going to move. Okay, this is not relevant. But now the issue is that I'm looking at this and going, using the stats isn't actually the way you should do this, right? Actually, the better way to do this would be to use variables. So if I was to make variables named after the character stats quickly. Got to open back to the right page again, so if I'm so you can do this sort of thing. Like, this doesn't matter if it's spelled right, actually. Ingenuity. Yeah. Yeah, this is only for testing purposes, so it doesn't matter too much as long as they're recognisable. And I can go back and fix this up later. Strength. God, I hope you're not watching this on mobile. So, now... Change max, okay. Oh, that's the maximum number of variables, okay. So now, in theory, using events, you could set the awareness, coordination, presence, resolve, and strength to... oh my god. Huh. Oh. Oh, yes. Hold on. So, those are the core ones. You can also do skills. Now, the thing with attributes is that they're your health bar in the Doctor Who RPG. Tabletop things. So these could be... These, you could do the current versions of them. For example... Oh, I did that wrong. Now, copy that. Okay. So if you did the current versions of them... And then you could also do... like, things like... the max of the stat. And as a result, you could have it so that I can have the player get injured in ways that affect the max stat, just like in the tabletop game. Ooh. It's obviously not so relevant. Oh my god, it doesn't auto-tab you into the name box. Remember, it doesn't auto-tab you into the name box. You can see, like... and... this is interesting because that's a thought. Now I'm thinking about it in terms of the variables don't have to be that. This helps me with my RPG Maker games, but it also does help me with other things. Potentially, and because just thinking about things like variables. See, now I can do a check on whether they've got a high enough awareness or whatever stat to pass a check. Right? And all these are web pages with things. Yeah, so now I can in theory do checks now, right? And yeah, and you can all of these. So I can use control variable to control what their stats are like, meaning we can just do a massive event at the start that can let the player choose their own attributes, skills, and stuff like that. Like, this is... yeah, this works. This is a potential way to do things. And you can also do, like, changing the actor nicknames and that. HP and MP can just be, like... now, the intention is that I probably won't use the battle system at all. Which would mean that actually, thinking about it, I could make everything just use the checks and never even touch the battle system. Or I could try to work out a way to make the... hold on, let's see if I can get a character stat to synchronize with the attribute in skills. Okay, so okay, no, that teaches them skills. Change level. Okay, level won't help. Experience isn't useful. Recover or no. Parameters. They're called parameters. That's it. So I could use the... In theory, the parameter could be synced with the awareness max by constant X. I mean, maybe that's a bit wasteful. Is there a way to do checks based on the parameters? Don't think there is. All variables, okay. Common event, no. Pause, yeah, so I can. So yeah, this is battle processing. Yeah, that summons a boss fight, doesn't it? Maybe put processing, no. Change the music's gonna play. You can just do a complete advanced script, but that would require a lot of work on part to dig up the scripts, make sure they're doing the right thing. You can play entire cutscenes. Oh, you can do that, but you can't do images in this, can you? Can you just show an image? An overlay on this? You can! Ah, here we are. Show picture. So if I wanted to show... Right. I need to add a picture to be able to do that. But... Tools, Resource Manager... System... Okay, so that imports and exports the files. Yeah, so if I want to show the image that says game over, use the event to do that in theory. Go picture, move switch, rotate. Why is it not letting me select? Could use... Oh yeah, it probably is. To be fair, Panda. The thing is, it's a solid enough engine to do stuff with, right? But it is making me wonder how you do that. Show animation? No, that's the preset animations. The problem is it's got a very specific set of terminology it's using that I've gotten a bit foggy on, right? Now get the vehicle, get on off vehicle. Okay. Yeah, you can kill the event. Interesting. Shake. Playing the music. I don't quite get how these work. You can just change the whole tile set? That seems disastrous. The way this works is that so just be clear for people who don't know this. So basically everything in this is created from tile sets, right? So it's like if I want to paint the terrain, like, hold on, edit mode. Okay, we're in event mode, not map mode. So yeah, you can create things like, here we go. You can just do this, and it sort of, because how the tile sets work, it generally knows how to fuss about with stuff. It's a lot easier than building an entire game from scratch. Right? And then you got the tile sets, you can do stuff with them. I think if you do it like that, yeah, you can just put entire larger tile sets as well, or just parts of them. It's like those, hold on. It's like certain Twitch emotes. Let me find the... Oh god, do the Wayne emotes even work on here? Do you have to be in... I forget if follower emotes work on channels outside your own. But, you know, actually the example I've got is fucking Pokemon, isn't it? Oh, god damn it. It's like... Pokemon is made of 2 tiles. You know? It's like that. Yeah, this sort of thing. Like, and in theory, if you had a middle tile or something, you could make an infinitely long Pokemon. Like, I think if I do this, then this. Yeah, no, you can like fucking construct things out of the tiles and stuff like this. And obviously you can make your own tile sets as well. It's not entirely simple, but like you can do shit, right? Like in theory, if there was I need a bigger one to be able to do a proper example of some of these, but like yeah, these whole tile set things. Obviously these are the default ones that are going on right now. Oh my goodness, a default floating island? Yeah, no. And you can do stuff with layering and maybe a bit of animation with the events if you wanted something a bit more complex than this. But, like, you get me. Right? Pause back to... I go back to event region mode? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think regions are for encounter stuff when you're doing a more traditional JRPG. Like, yeah, no, this is not functional at all. This is like This is a pit of jank right now, to be clear. I'm going to literally just... No, not you. Oh, please. Go, be gone. That example has been... The example has been made. Okay. But yeah, I'd need to make a proper task list, really, for this at this point. Oh, look at it. Okay. My head. See, this is why I keep putting this off. I've been meaning to do this fucking around for ages, right? Like, this is like, I wanted to get this fucking shit done, like, ages ago, but every time it just really hurts my head. But having you lot to talk to is actually helping a bit. This. So... This is possible. I'm gonna fuck around with some of the other tools. Scale, okay. Ah, yes, that's for the that. Tools, resource manager. This is to do with the shit that's available in the game. I will be trying not to activate any of that live on stream. Sound test, again, it's like you can test character generator. Oh, I forgot this was a feature. Oh god. Oh, I forgot this was a feature. You can generate stuff like that? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, okay. No, I... Oh, I missed Panda's comment about layers. Yet you can layer stuff in this. Look at... Front hair, none. I'm balding you, sir. Yeah, like, this is probably quite useful if you want to make a bunch of NPCs but don't want to have to manually make the sprites. But I hate this. I hate that he's looking me directly in the eye. Yeah, you be calm. Yeah, you saw on the... Yeah, it's nice because it synchronizes the sprites and the overworld things, but it's like... Oh look, you can make them all dog boys. Terrific. You have been assigned cat girl. Yeah, it's nice that they're sort of synchronized, but I don't think this is particularly useful again, I don't like how the default graphics look. They are very useful. They are very useful for saving time when prototyping and stuff like that. I don't like how they look by default very much. Which is like a shame because like these aren't ugly graphics particularly. I'm sure other games can use them to their advantage, but it's just like that it's overuse a little bit. I think it's that if you look at these graphics, you go, "Oh, that's an RPG Maker game," and it takes some of the mystery out of it. It doesn't feel. When incorrectly used, it does not feel as good as an. It does not feel like a interesting artistic statement, right? Like, I think you could probably utilize assets from things and use them artistically. Using assets does not automatically make you an asset flip. That term refers to when you are not using artistry, you're not making art, you're chucking a load of stuff together and calling it a day. And even I have played games that are mostly made up of store-bought assets and are still good games in their own right. And they are not necessarily benefiting from those assets as much as they would from more custom assets or less obvious assets that were not so clearly just taken from an asset store and thrown into the world. But like, yeah, the kind of B game concept, yeah. Like, you can do that sort of thing. I don't want to say you can't, but I have the brainworms. I can spend hours trying to recreate Matt Smith in the character creator, but I'm not going to like it as much as if I hired my friend to just make the sprite, you know? Yeah, sorry. This went way off topic. In fact, it's honestly hard for me to even like use these as placeholders, which is bloody annoying because I don't want to have to make final art and then put it into the game instantly. That's a terrible idea. That would end horribly. I will need to use placeholders at some point. I used placeholders. There are even placeholders being used in flipping lesbian Mothman hunters. Like, I don't necessarily want to show them off because, you know, early art, but before we had the final character designs down for the two characters in that, I was literally using one of, like, Xander's sketches. I just used a sketch and plopped it into the character creators, like, here's where they will be when they're finished. And that worked out quite well, actually. But like, yeah, and like, if I didn't have a Xander on call for that game, I probably would have done something similar with, like, you know, just shove in the default. But I don't. I brain. Okay, location info. What does work? Okay, when it says get location info, it means okay. So it's asking itself where it is. Variable. Okay, you can attach it to a variable. Use what these do. Designation with variables. Okay, so maybe I can make a thing move to a certain location using the location information. Parallax background. Oh, you can change which parallax you're on. Oh yeah, no, in certain settings you can You can set it to be on like this moving parallax background. That's cool. That's a nice feature. I fucked around with that at one point to try and make a cool intro in engine, so to speak. If I'd had time, the best thing to do would be literally just to go to like play video. There's a play video option somewhere, isn't it? Play movie. Yeah, just you could have done that, but I did not. No budget. Let me transform into. Okay, so you can. Oh, so yeah, there's events that work in battle as well. I never quite got the hang of that. Okay, I'm not going to close RPG Maker quick because I don't. Ren'py. There's Ren'py. Right. I'm just going to compare some things because I know there are visual novels which have stats in them, and it might be that after fucking around in RPG Maker, my end decision is I'm just going to make a visual novel instead. It's easier. But it's hard to tell because it's like I've gone back and forth on how much gameplay I want this game to have. A lot. And uh-oh. Ren'py, don't you betray me, baby. Ren'py, my sweet, I'm a child. Yeah. A lot of porn visual novels have fight mechanics. Yeah, it is a thing I've noticed. I don't particularly want to talk about that too much on stream. There's a lot of things there I don't want to talk about on stream, apparently, but like, I have forgotten what's in test text. I'm going to open that with the ball pit screen just to make sure I know what's in it. Because this is probably just a test from when I was fucking around with, yeah, like, porn games, I think, have a problem of the market being restricted, right? I know I have a lot of weird shame around porn, but I'm genuinely upset. I don't like that I have that, but like, I have trouble paying for stuff because I'm like, oh no, someone's gonna tell me I'm a perv boy for doing things, and you know, on top of the misgendering, the whole thing's just like that's not very fun. Okay. Oh, that's what I was doing. This exists entire test. How long text had to be to fit in boxes? Okay, well, we found out what that was. Okay, oh yes, and I tested the auto wrapping with the spaces as well. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to create a new project for fucking around in English language. Testing stat mechanics. Yeah, let's stick it to the default. It doesn't matter. Background colors. You see, it already is just like nice and fast. Okay. I might not have updated Ren'py for a while, actually. Okay. I also forget. This is even... Ren'py is somehow more coding. Yeah, no, whatever. I'm not using anything else, am I? Yeah. Yeah, so... trying to remember... I think you can save there. It's, I think it's some sort of Ruby. Hold on. Oh no, it's Python. Initiate Python. Yeah, Ren'py's real good. Oh, hold on. There's an about. Experimentation. Using Google Chrome, it's fine. Ren'py language. Language basics. It has its own unique language, but it is based on some coding language. I can't remember which one. It is Python. I might need to update Ren'py. I might be behind. No, that was a misclick. Project. Oh, update. There we go. I should not do this while I'm on stream, probably, huh? Okay. I definitely shouldn't be doing this while I'm supposed to be fucking with RPG Maker. But... yeah, you got these sort of things. Define... yes, you can, in fact, define... I use that to define a stat. It might be a bit of a pain to frick around with, but... it could, in theory... it wouldn't be too hard to implement stats in coding-based language. The category should have been changed, Panda. Hold on a second. It should no longer be on Yu-Gi-Oh! It should be on RPG Maker VX. Yeah, it's showing as RPG Maker VX Ace on my end. Maybe you haven't. Maybe it's just because you haven't refreshed this whole time. No, Twitch is real. Panda, you need to understand a thing, and it's that Twitch is shit, and it has probably just not updated. But yeah, so. I am so out of it with game dev. That's not... yeah, Ren'py doesn't have this nice clean... you do have to just use the engine and code with Ren'py, is the thing. Which is nice. It's like, you get a lot more free... honestly, you get more freedom using Ren'py than you do with RPG Maker by a lot. But... it will be quite... it means... it's hard. Okay, so yeah, you get the directories get created, and you can use those. So... go into here. Have I actually opened the things the right one? Okay, wait, no, it knows that all of these are in the same game file, so I can just go through all of these. Right, can I make this? Why is this so thin? It's just how the is file. Yeah, this is just Atom is just a coding writing thing. Yeah, RPG Maker has a specific use. You can do cool things with it. You can kind of push up against the walls of what it does and have a rummage around, but it has a quite specific reasoning to it. I do want to make RPG Maker projects. It's why I wanted to make this as a bit more practice rather than just using doing visual novels again, because like I wanted to do something a bit more challenging than just a visual novel with like text and options, which like I love Lesson Moth Hunters. I did a lot of work on it. At some point I really should do a joke stream based on it so I can actually stream my own game. That would be a laugh. But at the end of the day, it's a pretty basic game. It didn't require much coding work. It's mostly what I did was I wrote the story. I assembled all of the cool resources that everybody, that everyone I'd commissioned, essentially. I don't know, yeah, does it count as commission if... Commission's a good enough word. Yeah. It is fine for a game that I made in a month. I don't want to be like, oh, I could have made, like, so much more, but I could... But I don't have a month limit right now, do I? I can't just... Wait, was it even a month? How long did I spend on that game? Hold on. I'm checking how long I claimed because I'm correct. Around a month, yeah. I basically just worked on this non-stop, right? I was just waking up, working on the game, going back to sleep, sort of level of stuff. Obviously, some of that wasn't all the time. I did take breaks. I did, but I was doing it basically all the time. When resources were ready, I was putting them in. I was implementing them. I was testing the bugs. I was making sure there was no typos. I did put a lot of work into it, and I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. I was trying to do the RPG. I was considering using RPG Maker because it's a framework, and I like the idea of pushing at the framework. Yes, Silver, I saw that you gave it 4 stars. Most people didn't give it 4 stars. Actually, no, I should say that. Like, most people, like, what was it? Yeah, like, a lot of people drift towards the end points on rating systems. So a lot of people gave it 5 stars because they thought it was cute. I think 4 stars is actually a pretty fair rating for it. Also, interesting thing when you're on an itch dev, I can't show you this because, like, that's private information, in my opinion. The behind-the-scenes stuff on itch, I don't want. But a fun thing you can learn is that the developer can see all of the ratings that you do. The 2 people who see that little bit of description that you write on why you gave it that rating are the people following you on itch.io, and it'll show up in their activity feed. I don't know if there's a way to see it outside of that. But if you're the developer, you get access to the back end, and you can see everybody's review. Yeah, it shows up in, like, the global feed and stuff, probably as well, but, like, But basically, I've got reviews that were written as if they did not think I was going to read them. And I read them. I read those reviews. I don't want it to feel like a call out about the one that really stuck in my mind. Someone didn't like a particular joke in their review. I'm not going to say which joke. But that joke was in an optional... That was optional. You could completely miss that joke they thought I was pushing too hard. It's more present in the store page than it is in the actual game. I need to get off this topic. It's not good to focus on that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some people don't write those reviews as if they think anyone's going to see them. And people see those. Turns out. Be polite on the internet, please. Yeah, most people are really nice. I think because I was very keen on, like... What's the word? I tried to make it very clear that this was a short game. I threw it together. We put it together quite quickly by game making standards. It was a jam game. Like, I even left the original unpatched version with a few typos in it. Still, yeah. Yeah, Steam, here's the thing. To be fair, you probably shouldn't be rude on Steam either. Because, okay. Oh, that's a fun story. Am I allowed to tell that story? I'm probably allowed to tell that story. I'm getting off topic, but so common, self voice acting disabled. Is this common options? Options manager. Oh, it's accessibility. So there's accessibility features included. Interesting. Huh. I don't remember this from last time. That's interesting. But yeah, thanks, Nightbot. Yeah, so I went to university for game design. I did some business stuff there as well. I deliberately tried to pick a course that would actually teach me something, rather than just me going and quote-unquote learning a subject I already knew. I did somewhat fail at that, in my opinion, but you know. The thing is, so one of my teachers actually worked on a game that was... I'm not going to say which one, because it doxes me a little bit. Just a little bit. But he worked on a game that was not very popular, and it got quite a lot of attention, this game. I know the thing is, I know that he read all of the reviews, because he was still like a teaching assistant at that point, rather than the full-on tutor. So he did a paper on the game he'd worked on, where he read all of the reviews on Steam. So yeah, do know that Steam devs can in fact read their Steam reviews. Yeah, and that game was controversial with the gamers, shall we say. Not for any particular reason other than they didn't like the game very much. It was experimental in ways that, upon playing it myself at some point, I was like, this is... I get why this is mixed quality, but I understand what you're going for with it a bit. I still did finish that game, if I'm honest with myself. And now I can't do it on stream because you'll know. Anyway. But yeah, like, Steam reviews are rough. I also, you know, I'm friends with a few people who have, like, published games as well. So I do get a bit of the second-hand, like... People read these things, guys. Like, developers do, like... I've met developers who have come to watch my streams, you know? They pay attention. And, like, I honestly can't bring myself to watch streams of people playing my game. I just have too much anxiety, but like because it's so much like interacting with the audience, I guess, in that case. But yeah. Okay, what the fuck is this doing? Is this just changing stuff in the... Okay, this... That might be just default stuff. I guess that means I could change it so it says things like... That's interesting. What do I do with that? I can also get things like, you can even change these! Yeah! If you want to. We made a custom icon for loads of Mothman Hunters. Oh, yeah, no, I never did a second playthrough, finished my second playthrough of Len's Inception, did I? God damn it. Oh, I meant to. Shit, that's irritating. Oh. Chat's not letting me scroll up. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting off topic. I'm having a fun time chatting on stream, but, like, this is not really what I was supposed to be doing. Options, screens, okay. Stream script, that's the file I was looking for, doy. Yeah, so most of what I was doing in the previous one was that sort of stuff. Okay, room. I'm trying to remember how to define variables. Hold on. Fuck it. Lesbian Mothman Hunters. We're going into the script file, baby. Uh-oh, I've opened too many things. Okay, let's just... Yeah, that's the test one. There's the Lesbian Mothman Hunters script. Right. Like, okay, so yeah, I had to find all the characters. If you maybe look away from the screen if you don't want minor spoilers for things. But yeah, I use things like flags, right? So you can set up a flag. So I'll probably want to work out how to set up a numerical variable instead. So I can just do +1s. Because these are all like binary, right? I can't remember if this is a language that cares about you defining what type of variable it is. Like, you have to define all the images as images. Yeah. Oh yeah, I defined the characters' theme colors, and I attached letters to their names, so you didn't type out their whole name every time in the script. Yeah, most of these are flags, right? Because this game, minor spoilers, is not... The choices don't massively affect the ending, but they affect the dialogue in the game. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted the player to feel like part of the story, even though the story is going a set way regardless. So if you're like teasing people, you get things. If you tease someone and then back off, there's the tease ever flag for like, if you've ever been teased, that's a thing. But like, if you are currently doing teasing, that's also a flag. Flag for being called cute once, flag for being called cute multiple times. This level of shit, you know? I mostly made these like all at once. There's also the running joke with the Mothman Owlman thing. Like, yeah, and it's like all my little comments to myself, basically, because nobody apart from me is ever going to read this. But like, yeah, so I've remembered how that works now. So yeah, you got to have character Aline defined. Okay. The fuck. Here's the fuckery zone. Okay. Define. I'm just going to test this again. Reopening the book for reference. I would define awareness equals 0. I guess by default, I think I have to do the little quotation marks to be. No, quotation marks makes it the text for 0, doesn't it? So hopefully that means the awareness is by default 0. Then you can just copy and paste this theory. I think that'd work. Okay. Okay, Aline, you're going to be saying different things. My awareness is... Okay, how do I make them do that in text? I'm trying... I think there's a way to do that. Hold on. Let's ransack my old code once more, if I can... Oh, did I close Ren'py by accident? Oh, shit. I am bad at this. Also, apparently Reddit has bad terms and conditions. Thanks, robot. Okay, I've now got to reopen everything, sorry. Go, Ren'py. You know, I think this is going pretty well. This is the sort of fuckery I've been meaning to do. And also, this is kind of a test. I didn't mention that. I'm sort of testing whether these sort of game dev streams work, right? I don't think I'd be doing direct. I don't think I would if it wasn't going to be an RPG Maker, because the problem is that story is quite specific, right? Okay, I just need to find a line where they mention the variable version of... Oh yes, this sort of thing, the choices leading into different chunks, depending on what happens. Ah yes, here we go. Description name, exclamation mark T is... Yeah. Okay, so in theory, is I add the variable in as I forget what the exclamation mark T does, but in theory, we just save, and I use the launch project button. The cryptid name is only 2 options. I left it as a editable variable just in case I wanted to do something with that, but for the most part, it's just one of 2 options. Again, like, I kind of wish... The problem is that it was already getting quite... That was one of the most complex variables in the entire game already. So, making... Like, you definitely could. Yeah, it worked! She knows what her awareness is. Fuck yeah. All of that, eh? Just to prove that stats exist. Yeah, no. Okay, that means I could use awareness and am I capable of doing... I could probably do checks, right? Like this one is... Most of these are binary checks, right? So I could do like greater or equal to and stuff like that, right? So yeah, no, that wouldn't be too hard. I guess maybe making an interface that... The difficult thing would be doing stuff with the graphical user interface around the stats. Would be a thing that I'd probably have to look into. But, like, yeah, no, that does work. It's good to know. I maybe went a bit... I'm not sure if that was something I really needed to test, but I'm not good at this. Yeah, no, I might want to do dev stream stuff again in future. But the problem is a lot of it is going to be literally stuff I don't want to show on stream. So, oh dear. And the disadvantage is also that, I guess it's working out how to get Ren'py to do stuff around... Okay, so the core ideas of the game that I was going to make were some of the core ideas behind Doctor Who itself. They were going to be exploring, solving mysteries, and doing good where you can. Because that's kind of what the show is. It's a monster of the week where the monster is also the setting of the week. So if you can't explore those settings... Is that interest? It's like, I would like the player to be able to walk around that area. Hence the RPG Maker attempt. But I'm not sure if I might be able to do stuff like that in RPG Maker. It might be a bit more simplistic, but maybe I could help the player explore areas. Or maybe exploring areas is just a bit too beyond the scope of the project. Because that's the thing, as soon as you want to explore areas, you have to actually, like, make the setting. I have to do level design and shit. Which is, you know, not... That's an additional factor. But, And then it becomes, because then the yeah, I can do it now, but it's mist style might work actually. That's not necessarily bad. Point and click also a factor, yeah. Although maybe making the clicking thing becomes a potential issue of accessibility, and also the mobile porting potentially becomes problematic. Because like Ren'py by default, Lesbian Mothman Hunters works on Android devices. I know this because I tested it on my phone. I don't know if I can test it on my current phone. I had to do a lot of stuff to make sure that all the sprites didn't get broken when outside of certain parameters. Actually, yeah, no, I did get it functioning on my phone, didn't I? Yes. Because Ren'py has an Android emulator built in for testing, but so I can test like whether it's going to fit on an Android TV. Because if you want, you can, in theory, play my game on an Android TV. I have not been able to test it on a real-life Android TV because I do not own one. And I did not want to buy one or track down someone with an Android TV in order to make sure that my game was working. Yeah, like graphical Zork sort of stuff might work, yeah. No, that's a good idea, Panda. I'm gonna write that down in my notes off camera quick, and I'm going to give you a special thanks in the credits if I end up doing that for what it's worth, because that is a way around it. And also, you know, I don't particularly like the idea of plagiarizing you. Okay. Okay, damn it. Yeah, no, that might work. It might work. Maybe. I think, yeah. Wait, who was it who mentioned the, point and click? I just can't remember who said point and click. Was it Silver or was it Aria? It was Silver, okay. Yeah. Obviously, if this gets bigger, I'm going to have a horrible... But yeah, like, if Panda just cracked the entire massive issue with my project, that fucking slaps, you see. Oh, I'm out of water. Oh. Well, I don't know what to fuck around with now. I've kind of hit a wall a bit, but it is also 11, so maybe I just call this a stream. I've done, yeah, I think I did something today, you know? I didn't do nothing. For what that's worth. I'm going to be proud of myself. I did a stream. And also, this is fun because it means I've kind of tested the idea about whether this sort of development stream would work, and it might. But the problem is that if chat helps me, then it's going to be very hard to say thanks for that in the long term. I take crediting people quite seriously, in regards to these sorts of things. It's why I'm very insistent, like, who did all of the art that's on the stream and stuff like that. In hindsight, it's just dawned on me, I'm on the ball pit, and the ball pit's one of the few places where I don't do so good with the crediting because it's images submitted by other people. But but like, I don't know. To be fair, like, that's, if you go talk to Pank, you could probably tell where that art came from, I'd hope. But like, yeah, I obviously credit all of my stream artists as best I can. In hindsight, I'm not sure if I've credited NASA for these photos. I can't remember. I think it was NASA who I nicked them from. They were like Creative Commons, I believe. I really hope I didn't fuck up. But yeah, thank you all for watching is the point. This was a fun thing to test. I hope this was a fun stream to watch as well, because if it wasn't, then fuck, man. That would suck. I took the last stream off. But yeah, I had a very wonderful time. I stream on Wednesdays and Fridays at 8 PM. Yeah, like, yeah, no, I agree, Ari. I take that stuff seriously. You know, it's important. Oh shit, like half of my stream friends are in the same fucking stream right now. God damn it. I've got this real problem where I like, hey, new cool streamer, I want to support you, maybe I'll raid you at some point, and then I follow them on Twitch, ready to raid them, and then I forget about them because I have ADHD, and I then look in my Twitch followers and I go, I've forgotten which one you are again. Did you rebrand? A lot of people also rebrand. That doesn't help, because if I have ADHD and I'm not really following them that well, I'm having a bad time. Yeah, I think Panda, in your case, I'm gonna pretend that's fair. Yeah, like a ton of people are in Pank's GeoGuessr stream, so I'm just gonna raid that. I know I raid Pank too much. Fight me. But yeah, Mental Marsupial's in there, Aguma Bear's in there, and Giant Amelia George is in there. And those are like four, that's a whole 4 people I want to raid in one stream. They gotta live with that now. They live with their consequences of their actions. My brain hurts a bit. It's... Also, I've got... Yeah, but thank you all for being here. And yeah, I stream on Wednesdays and Fridays 8 PM. Usually. I'm hoping that I'm... what's the word? I'm hoping I'm doing a bit better now. I'm hoping I'll have a good time with streaming. I think I do have a plan for Friday's stream, but I'm not 100% because the problem is I've had a sore throat for the last year. At this point, it feels like. And as a result, every time I want to play the lesbian game that needs me to do a load of reading because lesbian indie devs can't afford... Actually, that's not fair. Some of them are bisexual indie devs. But if they can't afford voice acting, I am the voice acting on stream, and ow, my throat. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I hope to see you next stream, and every other stream, and all the streams. I need a drink of water.